Welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel Banks and I plan to bring you beauty to beauty. So this is a Vlogmas day 6, guys, and I am so excited. Before I get too far into this vlog, let's do the outfit of the day. Can you even hold me? You are no more than a dream. So as you saw, I wore one of my new necklace pieces, and I didn't need the extender. It's more like how I'm wearing it is more like a choker. I don't know if it should be a choker, but that's how I'm sporting it. So I didn't need the extension piece. Now if I do want to wear it a little longer, let's say I have on a lower cut top, then I probably will put on an extender just so it can hang a little lower. So it can be balanced a little bit. Now I will say, for the blousiness of the shirt, I would have wanted to wear more of like a long piece. I think that goes well with like blousy shirts. It's kind of like, you know, wear like a nice long piece. But I don't know, I was excited to wear this ring, guys. I wanted to wear the matching necklace. That ring is so beautiful to me. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. But anyways, I am on my way to work. It is 7:15. Traffic is moving pretty good today. High traffic days for where I work now, typically from what I've been experiencing, I've only been working for a month. And before we get started on that, excuse the lean of the thing. I am using a car holder that I got from Target Dollar Spot, so it's not, you know, withstanding the weight of my phone, so it's kind of like doing a little lean there. But anyways, from my little experience within a month, it seemed like the high traffic days, because people are trying to go to Midway Airport, are from Tuesday to Wednesday, because that's typically when people travel for business. And then for the most part, when people are traveling for vacation, they usually travel on the weekends, like Friday through Sunday. So I usually kind of miss that, and that's why Fridays are usually high traffic days. So once I am officially trained up and ready to just go on my own, without much assistance, I'm definitely going to utilize working from my downtown office, because you know, downtown is like 15 minutes from my house, so it's so much closer to me, and I could actually take the train, save me some time commuting, and, you know, relax a little bit and take the train into work and back. So I'm definitely going to utilize working from downtown, if not twice a week, at least once a week, because I would like to do it on maybe Fridays and Mondays, work from downtown, and then just travel into the main corporate office that's in Bolingbrook Tuesday through Thursday. That would help me significantly. But the traffic, again, even if they didn't have that option to work from downtown, then traveling out here is not bad at all. But just because that option is available, I'm definitely going to try to utilize that once I get all trained up or whatnot, learn the business well enough where, you know, I don't need that eye-to-eye communication, because I am definitely one of them type of people that need that eye-to-eye communication, because so much information, body language, just all of that important stuff, that eye contact is lost through email. You know, like, it is so important to have that eye contact, to see how people's body language is, to fully understand the scope of, you know, what they're saying, how they feel about what they're saying, how they feel about what you're saying. So I like to establish that well before I do any, like, working from home, working from a remote office. Definitely like to establish those relationships and understand people. So I am on my way to work. Traffic is moving pretty good. Hopefully I can get there in time enough to stop at Starbucks and get me a a refresher. I haven't had one of those in a long time, and it is such a gloomy day that I'm going to need something that's going to give me a good pick-me-up. Now, every so often I will drink coffee, but coffee makes me sleepy a little bit. It's kind of weird. Like, the caffeine gets me going, but the heat of the coffee makes me feel tired and sluggish a little bit. I don't know, coffee is like, I don't know, it's like a love-hate thing. Like, sometimes, I guess it depends on what type of coffee and how much sugar and cream I have in it. Because I'm one of those people, and that's another reason why I really like to drink coffee either, is because I like sugar and cream with a hint of coffee, okay? I want all of the caffeine that coffee has to offer with none of the true coffee flavor. I'm not like one that can drink black coffee or just put a little bit of cream and sugar in there. Like, no, I want flavored creamers. I want like caramel, mocha, things like that, whatever holiday flavors they got out, creamers. And I like a lot of sugar. I like it to be really sweet. And then it's, you know, I can enjoy it. But when it's just like coffee, like just really tastes like just coffee, I'm like, And my dad, he makes some of the best coffee because it's really strong and it gets to the point. And so if I'm gonna start bringing my creamers to his house when the kids go on vacation, because I know he'll probably be making us some coffee or whatnot. Bring my creamers. That coffee is going to be thebomb.com. But yeah, that's how I like my coffee, really, really sweet. So, because I like it really, really sweet, I try to stay away from it because I feel like, you know, I'm not accurately measuring out all the sugar, so I don't know how many calories I consume. I'm pretty sure it's way more calories than I would consume in an energy drink when I drink a cup of coffee. So, I stay away from it. And then, depending on my mood, whenever I drink coffee, like, I don't know, it makes me sleepy, or sometimes it kind of like tear my stomach a little bit. I don't know, coffee is weird. I prefer energy drinks. Energy drinks get me up. And I know that they're not good for you, so I have been trying to stay away from them. And Crystal Light, which I know is probably not good either, but we all got our vices. So Crystal Light is probably, well, I know it's not good, but I believe it may be better than drinking a regular energy drink. So I've been using Crystal Light caffeinated packets, and I think one packet is like a half of an energy drink. So then I use 2 packets, which is only 20 calories, and it gives me all of the caffeine that I would get in my energy drink. And I've gotten used to the flavor already, so you know that little that little flavor, that sweetener that they put in there, I done got used to it with my only with my energy thing. And I think I've gotten used to it so fast because I need that caffeine. I get such a terrible headache if I don't have caffeine. And I drink tea in the afternoon, so if I need more caffeine and it's late in the afternoon, like I'm starting to get sluggish or whatever, I'll have tea in the afternoon to give me that caffeine, but it's not to the point where I can't sleep at night. Like, I don't want to drink an energy drink and then I'm up all night, you know, like. So I do drink tea in the afternoon, and I try to drink teas that are going to be beneficial to me, like with the ginger and turmeric, things like that, lemon. So I have a bunch of teas at work that I keep in my little desk area for when I need that afternoon pick-me-up. And I think my ginger tea is naturally caffeinated, but then I add my turmeric tea to it, and I think it's not caffeinated. And then I add some ginger and turmeric powder to it. Sometimes I add a little nutmeg and cumin and whatnot, but I usually do that at home because it's such a pungent smell. The turmeric and the ginger smells really good, but the other ingredients kind of smell like food, so I just try not to, you know, have like really strong scents, you know, for other people's nose or whatnot. But yes, I drink me a tea in the afternoon, but I'm just hoping, I don't know, this conversation ran long, but I was hoping that I could get there early enough to stop at the Starbucks. This is Starbucks right down the street, which is dangerous. That I could stop at Starbucks and get me a little refresher this morning because it's such a gloomy day. And my but me being sleepy comes from a gloomy day. So sometimes I need like some extra extra caffeine. When it's gloomy outside, I'm like sluggish, I'm tired, I want to sleep in, even though I don't ever sleep in, but I just have the urge to want to sleep in. I'm not feeling very motivated. When it's sunny outside, I am like, birds are chirping. I am happy-go-lucky, very motivated, very energized, like just on 10, you know, just very on 10. But this gloomy day today is like cloudy. I don't know if it's gonna snow or what, but it's cloudy out, it's dark, and it still look like it's 6 o'clock in the morning, you know. So I just want that extra little something. I'm gonna stop at me Starbucks because this traffic is moving good, and it's crazy because like I'm gonna get to work so early today. This traffic is moving so well. Now when I worked out in Vernon Hills, and not to like I'm like comparing the two, like one is better than the other, but just from my experience. So when I worked in Chicago, so my first job was based in Chicago. When I worked in Chicago, I literally worked between 15 and 20 minutes away from my job. Like, it was a breeze getting to work, and 20 minutes was because I was cruising. Like, I was never in a rush, and I'm the type of person I like to leave out early. I'd rather be early than to be late, or even to be on time, because then I feel rushed. So I went from max 20 minutes, max, I'm talking about blizzard, max 20 minutes, to an hour and a half on a good day. You know, like an hour and 15 minutes. Sometimes, I mean, depending on just how good traffic was, I may be able to squeeze it under that. But just on a good day, just get in there, let's say hour on the very best day. And it wasn't that many very best days. Most of the days was typical days where there's a lot of traffic because everybody's trying to get to work. I went from that to maybe like a 1.5 hour, an hour and a half to 2 hour commute going, and probably about a 2 to 3 hour commute coming home. 20 minutes max, guys. And I did it. The reason why I know most people are like, I wouldn't do that. I did it because I needed to get to that next level. The opportunity presented itself, and it was a sacrifice that I was willing to make to get to that next level. And I'm glad I did, because everything happens for a reason. And now I'm at where I truly feel like I deserve to be, and where I'm happy to be. Like, I was happy in my last position, don't get me wrong, but this is just like what I'm doing with my career, with my degree, is just like, I'm so satisfied right in this moment. Okay. But anyway, so I went from that hour and a half to 2 hour commute back down to, yeah, it's kind of crazy. So like a 40-minute commute. I think the max that it has ever taken me to get to work was an hour on a bad day. And that was when it was snowing out. It was a lot of ice. So luckily, and unfortunately, I've already experienced like bad weather commute. Unfortunately, it happened early in the season. Like, why are we having this crazy weather early in the season? But I experienced it, and it wasn't bad. It was like an hour commute. And plus, I did get on the road a little earlier to avoid traffic, because you got those few people that's gonna drive 5 miles per hour, and it's like, if you that terrified, get on the streets. Why are you on the expressway driving 5 miles an hour? Now, I'm not gonna speed when the weather is bad, and I may go a little bit lower than the speed limit to, you know, account for the snow and the drifting and the losing control and all this other stuff. But to get on here and do like 5 to 10 miles per hour, you could have very easily have taken the streets, you know. Like, you know, you make things dangerous. People are rolling along and then they having to stop and swerve. You know, it's just, take the streets, please. And I say that, and I drive speed limit. But that just go to show, like, I'm one of the people, like my husband say, that I drive dangerous because I drive the speed limit for the most part. I try to. A, because I don't want to get a ticket. B, because I know that they've done studies to how you should be able to stop and how many feet you should be from a vehicle to avoid accidents. And so I take that very seriously, and I know people put in time and work and engineered the speed limit. They didn't just make up stuff for a reason. Like, they actually tested, well, I will assume they tested this stuff out, and that's the reason why they put certain speed limits in place. But anyway, I forgot what the initial conversation was about. I think it was because I wanted to go to Starbucks and get me some a refresher. And I was just saying, I hope I get to work in time, and the commute was moving pretty good. So, you know, I'm just surprised it's like 7:30 and I'm almost at work. So I'm gonna stop and get me some Starbucks this morning. So I didn't make my Sam's Club visit this past weekend because I was expecting my Freshly box for the work week. So I was like, okay, we'll have Freshly meals for the work week, you know, for at least 3 days, and for the 2 days we'll just come up with something at home. And I usually go to Sam's Club, get their rotisserie chickens, and then I chop it up, and then we can eat like a vegetable with it. So I like love dark greens, especially like spinach. So I get my spinach from Trader Joe's because it is the most affordable spinach, and it tastes really good. So I get my spinach from Trader Joe's, and I'll cook a big batch of that on Sundays, and then have my rotisserie chicken, and then chop it up, and then I have spinach and rotisserie chicken throughout the work week. I think that's the most affordable meal, because at Sam's Club, at least the one in Illinois, their rotisserie chickens are like $4 and some change. And these ain't no bad. Now, not every Sam's Club chicken is flavored the same. So me and my mom was just talking about that yesterday. How some... Okay, guys, so my phone, my video had got cut off because I had got a phone call. But this was lunch. I had spaghetti squash and some turkey meatballs. So good. Okay, guys, so I didn't get a chance to finish my thought this morning when I was doing my little vlogging, because I had got a phone call. But anyways, I just wanted to tell you all happy Vlogmas Day 6. We'll pick up where we left off tomorrow, because I need to go downstairs and take the clothes out of the washer. So I finally went on ahead and washed the towels last night, so I need to put them in the dryer, and then I need to wash a load of clothes so that we can have them from in the morning. But my eyeshadow still looks pretty good. I'm telling you guys, a good base. How your eyeshadow popping? Yep. Still look like it did this morning when I woke up, and it's all the way almost 8 o'clock at night. Yep. Yep, 8 o'clock. My baby girl putting on her pajamas now, and she took all her clothes off. So let me get down here and wash some clothes, get these kids in order, get them some dinner on the table. And I will talk to you all tomorrow. Have a good night. Have a good night. Oh, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already. To all my existing subscribers, I appreciate your support. Thank you so very much. Okay, now I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.